When I was 9, my mom met a man who, for the sake of the story, we'll call Jay. Jay was an unremarkable man. He was a chef and he was from New York, living in South Philadelphia at the time. My mom, being emotionally unstable, decided to give him a try after lots of past relationships not working out. Seriously, she has a bad taste in men. And I feel it is a good time to mention my dad is dead from a drug overdose. Philadelphia man, drugs are everywhere. So my mom was desperate for someone to be that guy who is good for her and me. She gives Jay a chance, and out of nowhere, boom, Jay has cancer. Came out of the blue, and my mom's heartstrings were pulled by him, and she was attached to him for good. I was 9 at the time, so OFC, I was a stupid kid who never thought my mom could be wrong. Well, I didn't notice her getting black eyes, but my grandfather did. So one day at a corner store in my neighborhood, he decided to beat Jay black and blue. He was stuck on the couch for days, and looking back, it brings a smile to my face. But he convinced my mom that my grandmother, who was manipulated my grandfather to beat him up, so we have to move. After an intervention was held, holy fucking shit, I was there, it was wild. My mom had decided to move. We packed our things in our van, and I held my 90-pound Rottweiler on my lap, and we moved to fucking Florida. I'm gonna admit, life kinda sucked here. For 5 years, I was stuck in such a dumpster fire of a state with no family support. My mom was abused daily, and I was mostly mentally abused. I also lost my great-grandmother at this time, and I wanted to go back to Philly for the funeral, but Jay said no. Eventually, in 2021, my mom left Jay. And then the worst night of my life happened. I was still in Florida, shocker, and I went trick-or-treating with a younger friend. At this point in time, my mom was paying for Jay's new apartment because she just wanted him gone. Well, he broke into our apartment, took my puppy for a walk. Weird time to care about a dog while committing a crime, but hey, my dog had fun, and smashed everything. My mom decided instead of calling the police, she would confront him with me, alone. So we went, and as a precaution, my mom had a knife on her. We went, and when we got there, there was a girl with Jay. A fight ensued, and I called 911. I also beat the everlasting shit out of Jay. Unfortunately, my mom couldn't see that and thought Jay was winning. So she stabbed him. Non-lethal, his fat, got it, he didn't go to the hospital. So when police showed up, they gave a good look at my mom with choke marks from the fight and arrested her for assault and breaking and entering. Well, the trial came and went. My mother is off the hook, but she will be a felon until a completion of a program. So we left him in Florida and decided to move back north to New Jersey. My mom breaking up with Jay was account to me because I pushed hard for it. Life continues. But November comes around and I received news that made me burst out in laughter. Jay's sister came forward and told us he shot himself in the head. I even read his suicide note and everything. I ruined his relationship with my mom and karma came back. Life goes on, and he dies unloved and alone. I drove my ex-stepdad to suicide after convincing my mom to leave him. Thank you all for the supportive comments. I do want to clear up one thing. My mother has mental issues and she was diagnosed wrong. She was taking medicine that made her worse, not better. She's on track to get off her current medication and take new medication soon. I don't feel guilty about what happened. I actually feel angry that he's dead. I would rather have him live as a homeless bum with nothing in his life. Unfortunately, he took the easy way out, which was the bullet. But still he's dead, so I get some comfort from that. Yeah, sounds like this was one last manipulative way to hurt your mom and you. I hope you don't feel guilt because this is not on your shoulders or your mom's. I hope you are both in a happier and healing place now. I have no guilt on what happened. This may sound crass, but do you know for a fact he ever had cancer? I've heard a lot of stories of manipulators faking illness, sometimes elaborately, to guilt others into complying with them. He lied, he definitely did not have it.